was just one heck of a match.
Thank you, appreciate it. And it hurt. God, those tables were awful.
I like who added this, man. Just keep Sean Benson to a minimum.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event. Old School Warriors making their way out to the ring. Chaz Wesson being followed out by Demon G. And of course, in tow, the King of Bling, Chuck Farley. Ladies and gentlemen.
Did you say he needed to be towed?
I didn't say anything of the sort.
All I can say is Chaz had his mullet on that night.
Absolutely. You gotta have your mullet on when you're going up against two foes like Big Bad Ben and the Sandman.
You know, while King of Bling was saying all the crap, Sandman was back there like, I just can't wait to kill him. Sandman was really banging that cane off his head when he was saying this stuff. What's a spizzle?
I'm assuming that's some kind of, yeah, seems to be a theme of the evening, gangsta sex.
I'm sure Demon's had gangster sex. He's been in jail.
Most definitely. Coming to the ring now, yourself and the Sandman. Getting set to take on the Old School Warriors for the main event here at Dinner with the Sandman in Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
You know, I don't mind drinking and wrestling. I don't do it much, but he had Budweiser. And like I said, man, I am watching my figure. I wanted Bud Light. He called me a sissy and said, drink this beer, fat boy.
Because that's just the way the Sandman is. Big Bad Ben, the Sandman, chugging some brew on the way out to the ring. Sandman spitting it all over the crowd, whipping them into a frenzy, if you will. Getting ready to take on the Old School Warriors and their always annoying manager, the King of Bling, Chuck Farley.
That was really hard to stomach. I hate Budweiser. But hey, it's the Sandman. What do you say? No.
I'm a Guinness man myself, but yes, you do not disagree with the Sandman when it comes to drinking. Who am I kidding? I don't like Guinness. I like Kool-Aid.
He walked that guardrail after drinking 3 cases of Budweiser.
I don't know. It could be some kind of Popeye situation with him and the beer. I'm not quite exactly certain as to how that works out. But it makes sense.
Hey, where'd everybody go?
Sandman clearing the ring with that cane there.
I asked him how he wrestles and drinks at the same time. He said, Ben, it's simple. I hit the one in the middle.
Of course, Big Bad Ben referring to double vision as a common side effect of drinking.
No, triple vision. The one in the middle, that means there'd be 3.
My math skills apparently a little off here tonight, folks. Sean Vincent laying down the law.
No, he was laying down lies. I don't cheat.
That's true.
I entertain.
But only because you're standing right here next to me.
Sean Vincent gonna call somebody a drunk. His 3 minimum smeared off ice drinking self.
That is true. He does like to drink girly-ish drinks.
Well, he likes to wear girly underwear.
This is true. This has been proven many times. Sandman with a comment for the people at home there.
You know how you get a voice like that?
How's
Camel
that?
non-filters.
I personally prefer my light and basic, but hey, Different strokes to move the world. Demon G and Sandman kicking it off here. Main event. Dinner with Sandman, Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Now that was a shocker to see him actually do a wrestling move live. I couldn't believe my eyes, man.
Absolutely, Sandman.
I thought it was the alcohol. I thought it was the Budweiser.
Not exactly known for his technical prowess. The Sandman in there with a beautiful schoolboy roll-up. I'm dumbfounded.
I was just drunk, man.
Whatever works for you. Sandman working that arm over on Demon G. Working him down to a knee. Demon back with an arm wringer of his own.
Demon used to those close encounters, you know, with handcuffs and stuff.
Absolutely, Demon G in his incarceration history leads a mile long, but
No, that's his rap sheet that's a mile long.
however you want to put it, Demon G has a record or something of that nature. Chaz Wesson in there with a kick right in that arm of the Sandman. The old school Warriors look to be isolating the Sandman's arm.
You know, it was weird to see them like unravel for the last couple of weeks, but then yet tonight, of all nights while I was drunk, they came together and wrestled as a tag team.
You got to when you got two fierce opponents across the ring from you, like the Sandman and Big Bad Ben. You cannot afford to
I'm
have
not
it.
fierce, Billy. I'm a nice guy.
But you're fierce in the ring. Trust me, the one time I've gotten in the ring with you, it damn near killed me.
I apologize.
I know, but you know, the fact remains, you can do some damage.
If I don't like you, but I like you, Billy.
Well, that's good to hear.
Sandman obviously didn't like that.
Getting slammed down right in his back and a punch in the face. That's old school, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Vince is shouting encouragement to Chaz Wesson as he chokes out the Sandman.
Sandman getting the crowd behind him. He does like to use the crowd to his advantage. I heard Sandman's under investigation. They found cork in his cane.
Ching by Big Bad Ben there. As he makes his first ring appearance of the evening.
Look at this. All skill, baby. And he tripped me. He tried to cheat, but I countered.
You see, what I would assume there is that the velocity of the double axe handle was so much that you could not take your own force coming down on your legs, and therefore you decided to roll out of it rather than risk leg injury.
I tripped on mullet juice, man.
Whatever, big leg lariat by Big Bad Ben there.
I could strut with the best of them.
Absolutely.
2 and 4, not 1 and 3.
The Mountain's doing 1 to 3.
Big Bad Ben with a nice one-liner there, referring to Demon G's mother doing some hard time.
Have you ever headbutted a mullet? That's some tough head there.
I try not to headbutt as I found it really actually hurts me.
I didn't say it didn't hurt, but I mean, that was a hard head. Oh, and a quick cutoff fight. Been training with Sean Vincent.
It must have been. Sandman.
Look at this. Look at this double team.
Oh, that was a miscue waiting to happen, ladies and gentlemen.
Billy, that's when I knew the match was in our direction.
Absolutely. They've been having trouble over the last couple of weeks, couple of months even. The dissension's been there. It's just a matter of time before this team implodes.
Vin Diesel called. He wants his tattoo back.
Oh!
Bang, bang.
You said it. Sandman favoring that arm as he gets in there with Chaz Wesson yet again.
You know why he was so upset about that arm being hurt?
I couldn't imagine.
That's his drinking arm.
Of course it is. You got to work the drinking arm of the Sandman. You know it's the stronger of the two arms. You got to go after it. Big hip toss by the Sandman. Followed up with an arm drag. And my God, a drop kick. Sandman moving around like a cruiserweight in there.
I wouldn't go that far. I was in the ring with him. I didn't see nothing cruising.
Moving around like a very large cruiserweight with a few beers in him.
A few?
A couple dozen beers in him.
A couple dozen? You weren't in that locker room.
I was in the locker room, don't you remember? I just wrestled a minute ago.
But you weren't in that locker room, you know, with the kegs.
You had a locker room with kegs and you didn't invite me?
It was the Sandman's beer.
Oh, well, it's on next time he comes here. Oh!
I was questioning that. I was like, man, why would you let off easy like that, man? You're the Sandman. Hit him.
That's a four-finger chop there by the Sandman right in the face of Paul, the camera guy. Nailing Chaz Wesson. More insult than injury. Oh! Speaking of injury, straight punch in the face.
And of course, Sean Vincent didn't see that.
Oh, naturally. Closed fist, of course, not allowed in professional wrestling. But I tell you what, is a drop kick and a beautiful one done there by Chaz Wesson.
He can't get up there for a mullet head, man. I have to give him that.
He does have an outstanding drop kick. It'll take your head right clean off your shoulders.
Ooh, another miscommunication between the old school warriors.
D-Mon-G looked like he caught a forearm right in the face there. Sandman orchestrating a nice little miscue between the old school warriors, and you're back in there to clean some house, Ben.
I don't clean houses. I don't do windows.
Playful pat to the rear end of Sean Vincent there.
Well, he was patting all their butts.
That's how they work in that old school warrior bunch, I tell you.
And they need to get them some women valets.
They'd just be fooling themselves. Here's an old rivalry renewed for you. Big Bad Ben and D-Mon-G, of course, started at GCW's first anniversary gala featuring Rob Van Dam and Nova in the main event. These two beat the holy crap out of each other and Sean Vincent, the referee. Let's see if that intensity's back in the ring now.
He was like, Ben, let's wrestle, man. Let's don't pull any of that gangster stuff. So I was like, I'm cool with that. Until that moment.
Momentarily distracted there, but a nice display of basic wrestling holds by Big Bad Ben on D-Mon-G. And
he used he grabbed my hair.
You
ain't got no hair.
You cannot grab a Brillo pad when it's glued to someone's head, ladies and gentlemen. I've tried. It's impossible.
Boom. Where's Jinx when you need him?
At this point, I think he was backstage crying. No, wait, that was his brother. Never mind.
Pull that grotto out from under his arm.
Big Bad Ben with the awesome Total Recall reference there for those of you who got it. What the heck was that?
It's something he's got growing under his arm.
And of course, you as the educated surgeon decided you would remove it.
I was doing him a favor, man.
With no anesthesia, I don't think it was much of a favor. Big clothesline turns him clean inside out.
Look at it. Helping a brother stretch, man. What else could you ask for?
That's a very nice stretch. And oh, I guess you could ask for a spanking, but you gave him one anyway.
Did you know it was D-Mon's birthday that night?
Well, in that case, I think the spanking was in order.
Yeah, I thought I had things in control until this happened. That hurt.
Greco-Roman knee to the groin, followed by a straight punch right to the throat.
You know, I don't care how big you are. Somebody hits you in that spot, bring you right down to your knees.
Absolutely. It's a great equalizer.
Yeah, this didn't feel too good neither.
Ooh. Like a Thanksgiving turkey spreading that wishbone and just snapping it off.
Hey, be nice, man.
I am being nice. I'm being polite. I'm just calling the action like I see it here in the main event in Cape Girardeau. Dinner with the Sandman as Chaz Wesson chokes out Big Bad Ben with his knee.
And look at Sean. Thanks for the help there, Sean.
Sean Vincent, he may be a little biased in the officiating.
A little?
Okay, a lot. Whatever. But D-Mon-G and Chaz Wesson appear to have things cleared up after a couple of earlier miscues. They're back on the advantage of Big Bad Ben here. They're isolating him from the Sandman. They're standing patiently in the corner waiting to get in for his chance.
I was wondering where he was at while I was getting my butt handed to me.
I'm pretty sure he was drinking on the apron.
Yeah, see, I would, I had a much better game if Sandman wouldn't have got me drunk 2 days in a row.
Only 2. You got off light.
No, I got off heavy because it was Budweiser.
Yeah, you got a point there. D-Mon-G with some kicks in the stomach area. Punch in the face. Oh!
So you can only mess with a bulldog so many times.
A couple of cats swatting at each other in there as Big Bad Ben takes that monkey flip clean across the ring. Little too far for the tag.
I like the Sandman, but I prefer my partners sober so they can be there for you.
Yeah, he's there for you right now. He's rallying that crowd behind you. Yeah, and there you go. Here comes that Glenn Cross.
Sometimes it's mind over matter. A good clutch in the scrotum and you get you what you want too.
Hey, turnabout is fair play. Look how he got the advantage to begin with. Sean Vincent getting pantsed in the ring, but okay, you can go ahead and explain that one.
I was delirious with pain, man. I had to do something to take my mind off of it. That was funny too.
Absolutely hilarious, even. Refusing to acknowledge the tag as Sean Vincent as Demon G clubs you to the floor, Ben.
Yeah, that's a pretty big fall for a big guy.
I'll say. Turn on that concrete linoleum tile washer safe floor.
Is there like a joke there that I'm not in on, man? I mean, this is about the 5th time you've said that tonight.
It's a hard floor, Ben. It's a really hard floor.
Really, most floors are hard.
Oh, yeah? You ever been in one of those moonwalk things?
You ever been hit with a ladder in the chest?
Yes, I have, and it
weren't
hurt.
expecting it?
Which is exactly what Demon G just did to you. Yeah, it looks like you're a little worse for the wear.
I didn't make fun of you when them tables didn't break.
Good point. I just naturally laugh when I see people getting hurt.
You know the only thing I really didn't think about the Sandman? That's a functional handkerchief, man. Yeah, it's disgusting, dude. Blew his nose in that thing 3 or 4 times and stuck it right back in his pocket.
That is absolutely disgusting, Ben. I don't see why he doesn't use it to his advantage as he's struck in the stomach with that ladder by Demon G. Chaz Wesson and Demon, the old school Warriors, getting things back together here as they're taking advantage over a weakened Big Bad Ben and the Sandman.
Ooh. I'm glad I didn't have to watch that again. I mean, I felt it the first time. I heard it the second time.
What did we miss, Ben?
I got mullet chopped.
Nobody likes a mullet chop, and
we were all chopping. Just look at it. It's like a chop fest.
Here comes the big chop fest, of course, as you just heard described by Big Bad Ben himself.
When all else fails, Billy, chop a person. Look at Sean all there with all the help in the world. One of these days, I'm going to get booked against that little slim, sexy thing. I'm going to tear him up.
It's a dream we all have, Ben, absolutely. Sandman somehow gaining the advantage over both Demon G and Chaz Wesson on the outside as he pitches Wesson back in and administers more punishment on Demon at the guardrail.
If he wouldn't have punished Demon, he'd have stuck that nasty-ass handkerchief in his face.
He should have. That would be an excellent maneuver on his part. But instead, he decides to whip him into the guardrail, turning him upside down, smacking him right down on that floor, into the guardrail. That had to hurt.
And if them guardrails are turned the other way, Demon think he's back in jail. And all this time, Chaz Wesson beating me up with a ladder, jumping on me.
Big frog splash off that ladder. This could be it.
All I was thinking now, man, if he hit me with a pedigree, I'd be done.
See, there you go. Chaz Wesson deciding to go for flash over substance there. Big splash off the ladder. It's flashy looking, yes, but it's not going to gain you the victory like the finisher would.
Yeah, this one kind of hurt. It wasn't like having your face rammed off a ladder. Oh, I didn't know Sean Vincent hit me. What is that?
Yeah, he apparently sucker punched you right in the face there.
Wow. That's one of those club punches. You know, like when you're in a club and you only got one punch, you sneak up on somebody. I remember that, Sean Vincent.
Absolutely. Sean Vincent will pay for his dues, no doubt. Sandman back in there, House of Fire.
I wouldn't say House of Fire. Come on.
Okay, he's a House of Drunken Fire.
Okay.
In there swinging on Demon G and Chaz Wesson. He's got them both down.
What do we got going on here? This match at this point was just a blur. Got a suplex going?
Oh, rules thrown out the window. Big roadblex.
Yeah, there was nothing soup about that. He's like, take this ladder and like it, mullet.
Yeah, he bounced right off that ladder. You know his back's got to be, it's torn up now.
Well, I've seen this lots of times in the old ECW arena, man.
Absolutely, Sandman, of course, a veteran of ECW competition. Going for one of the moves that made him famous, the big... Oh! Missing that senton on the ladder. Chaz Wesson getting out of the way.
Oh, what is this? Doogie's got a sledgehammer. He gives it to Demon. Oh, that's what happened. I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah.
And a big DDT.
And what do you know, a big miscue by the Old School Warriors leads to...
This is about the time I was getting ready to jump in the ring and start whipping some butt. Sandman does the pin.
Absolutely, a very reluctant 3 count by Sean Vincent after a miscue by Demon G, hitting Chaz Wesson in the stomach with that sledgehammer.
And you know, Billy, you've been tagged with a lot of people, man, but I've never seen any of your partners have that much inconsistently with like cheating, man. I mean, it seems like every time Demon gets around, he's like, "What's up?" Hits his own partner.
There was at least 3 or 4 times during this match alone, and a plethora more during the past couple of months. Nothing but dissension between these Old School Warriors. We got to think tonight.
What's a plethora, Billy?
A plethora is a
Is that one of those monsters that comes out like after Godzilla?
That was Mothra.
All right.
Plethora would be
Same
a vast
thing.
collection.
That'd be a cool monster.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Plethora. I'm Plethora. Blah.
Would be wearing like a luchador mask and stuff.
I like it.
I liked it too, but you know, here we are. Ooh. You know, me and Sandman are sitting back here drinking a few beers, and he's like, "Hey, this guy wasn't all that bad. Let's go help him." I was drunk, so I said, "Okay."
Naturally, the alcohol leading to the friendliness there by Big Bad Ben and Sandman.
I didn't like it when I saw the sledgehammer because the mullet was angry.
He doesn't realize that he was just beaten down by Sean Vincent and Demon G. You got to think that puts the Old School Warriors in something of an impasse.
I'd say they're not getting along neither.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Sandman, you know, he's got a good sense of humor, and you know, he's a competitor. He may not look like it.
He's a physical specimen.
No.
Read the paper.
Hey, let him cut the promo.
So you know what? I'm ready to steady out of the branch, and I'm gonna offer you a beer.
And you can see me. I know Sean Chaz Weston. I'm back there kind of like, wait, I don't know what about this. Let's look at that sledge.
Come on, buddy. I'm offering you a beer.
Sandman politely offering a beer to Chaz Weston. The crowd encouraging Weston to take it.
There's a lot milder chant than what we usually have at our lovely adult shows.
Absolutely. Our adults only shows take place at Aggies on Broadway in St. Louis.
Chug. What is Budweiser, man? Have you ever tried to chug Budweiser?
I can't say that I
mean, it's
haven't.
like big grainy hops and aftertaste.
A little too thick for my tastes. Chaz Wesson with the Triple H-like stick of the beer all over the ring.
You know, it's one of those rare nights when you can wrestle somebody and then come back and drink a beer with them. I like that, though.
Nights like that are wonderful. Can't say I've had too many of those, though.
Well, it was a good night. I had fun. I hope all the fans enjoyed it. And, you know, hey, what can I wrestle you in an Irish table dance?
Well, let's see. It'd probably be a lot easier to put through those tables than Ringo's, so I'm going to go ahead and say whatever, man. That's cool.
I think you could get me up, put me through one of your tables.
I'm not saying I could.
I say we use dinner tables, man, like the Last Supper, the really thick ones.
Coffee tables, I'm all for it.
All right, brother. So this has been Big Bad Ben and Billy McNeil signing off for GCW Home Video.
This has been Dinner with the Sandman, Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Why you always got to get the last word?
Yeah, just cuz.
Enough said.
Last word.
I know he was I know he was a thief. All I can say is John Close will be back here in August. Watch for the commercials. Watch for GatewayWrestling.com.